This is the initiation of a global human rights to life, living in full equality, grassroots street campaign, for people of African descent to exercise together in collective security, all for one Negus and one Negus for all, without any Jesuit-taught politicians to stall or hinder the way. For pursuant to Article 21.1 of the UDHR Charter of Fundamental Equality, everyone has an international right to take part in the government, central body of authority, of his/her country, directly or through freely chosen human rights representatives with international political legitimacy from the consent of the governed meek, politically powerless. So now every Jesuit-taught politician can and will become obsolete, since they are only agents of a British subcorporation who cannot fulfill the UN treaty obligations in the interest of the weak. The political silence of the people of African descent only allows for complacency and conformity to further extend, when we can demand international human rights justice to completely eradicate neocolonialism. If you believe living under neocolonialism today is cool, and that we are wasting money making time like fools, then continue to fill the pockets of greedy international Jesuit bankers who rule, usurp human rights, as the Universal Human Rights Judgment Day is at hand to politically condemn the great Jesuit apostasy against sovereign indigenous peoples. Hence, a falling away from the unauthorized 1600 Greek transliteration, invented title Jesus, must occur, so that a global rebellion against Jesuitism, exoneration of pedophile offenders, can manifest social and political transformation for the younger generation on Earth, where they can lawfully inherit and technologically maintain their personal self-worth. This is an ecclesiastical, religious and political, human rights matter that must be dealt with immediately to overcome geopolitical Jesuit capitalism and usury, exploitation. Remember, the only requirement for anyone to become eligible for universal recognition, diplomatic accreditation, as a human rights defender, private humanitarian diplomat, under the Declaration for Human Rights Defenders at the UN, is that individuals must operate individually, with sovereign capacity, and in equal association with others. However, the long version of the title for the Declaration on Human Rights Defenders was shortened by the UN General Assembly, yet the long version expressed a truer meaning of what the Declaration was created to successfully achieve: global unification under international law against Jesuit thieves, bankers. It is still the Declaration on the rights and responsibilities of individuals, groups and organs of society to promote and protect universally recognized human rights and fundamental political freedoms in equity, fairness, which is directed at every human being on the planet without religious or political partiality. P.S. No one owns a monopoly over the interpretation of the UDHR Charter that was gifted to humanity, so no one can make a legal determination over people of African descent without the international political consent of the collective majority. Get up, stand up, speak out, and let's end Jesuitism now with immediate application, as the Universal Human Rights Judgment, decision-making, day of the will of the people of African descent is fast approaching against global Jesuit domination. Out with the Jesuit hoax as a worthless and inflationary prophet, fool's gold, and in with a new debt-free Lion of Judah Christos order worldwide theocratic governance, as biblical prophecy unfold. For it is human rights righteousness, legal and lawful uprightness, that we will exalt every bankrupt nation-state with the 17 Sustainable Development Goals at the UN, whereas, commercial sin, transgressing UDHR law, is an international political reproach to many people under constitutional, mind and body, debt bondage without diplomatic representation. Give thanks for watching. If you would like more information or make a human rights contribution, please feel free to contact us at kingdomofdebraziat2020@gmail.com in human rights solidarity. Blessings. Get up, stand up, speak out, end Jesuitism now.